Well, let me tell you what, Yo, in covering this tournament for 46 years, and the 50th, we have seen this happen before. This young man next to me has seen it happen too, talking about Executive Director Dan Sullivan of the Memorial Tournament. We have you here live. Thanks for coming on. Give us the update. Obviously, play is done for the night. They're going to come back tomorrow. How will it work?
Well, it'll work by another storm's coming through, so we'll have to spend a lot of time cleaning up. Chad Mark and his staff and all of our team will be out there trying to make sure it's all safe for tomorrow morning. Most likely we'll start at 7 o'clock where the players have last been playing, right? So they all marked their ball, came off the golf course. We'll finish the third round, repair, and go out for the fourth.
When you talk about cleaning up, we've seen some videos and different descriptions of things on the golf course. What have you heard about the shape of Muirfield Village?
I think generally it's fine, but there's definitely temporary structures that are down. There's material all over the place. There may be a limb or two down or a tree down. All that stuff needs to be paid attention to. The physical golf course, streams were up. Right, greens need to be taken care of. So bunkers may have been washed out a little bit. So all of that will just take time and energy to get through. And I'm confident we'll be ready at 7 o'clock. And tomorrow sounds like it's going to be an okay day to play golf and hang out and come out and be a part of it. So hopefully that's the case.
I think it's fair to say it's going to be a long night for you guys as we finish the third round. Any kind of decision made on if it be threesomes, if they'll go off front and back? How do you see the final round?
Yeah, we'll leave that to the PGA Tour, and I'm sure they're talking about that right now. It'll depend on how quickly the third round gets done, and then there are options. Options are going on front and back. Options are keeping in twosomes or going threesomes, and they'll work through all that and make sure that we hit the 6:30 time period like we always do every year.
I know this is a better question for Chad Mark because he spends every day out on that course. But when you take this amount of water on so quickly, how do you make sure that it is ready for tomorrow morning?
Yeah, it drains extremely well because of the work that Jack and Chad and so many other people have done. So the fairways drain really well. The greens have what they call a sub-air system or precision air system underneath it, so they can actually suck moisture out of the greens overnight, and I'm sure they'll do that to the point where it's playable. And I think that this golf course is pristine in so many different ways, and its ability to recover is pretty easy.
You know, the one thing we shouldn't forget is we've seen some amazing golf. JT posting yesterday and talking to Jack Nicklaus today with the conditions they had with the wind yesterday for that guy to go out and shoot a 65. And, you know, let's hope, you know, we have a big finish tomorrow. And Scotty Scheffler made a move today.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. JT played incredible golf, and a lot of players recognized that yesterday. Somebody will play extremely well tomorrow, and I know that we'll have a really nice finish. There are a bunch of players that are clustered up there. Players like Rory and Scotty aren't too far behind, even though they're 8 or 7 behind. That's still not a lot. You have a lot of golf to be played, and looking forward to putting it on.
One thing we always hear is that the treatment of the players is unmatched on the PGA Tour here. I saw a lot of the guys were waiting in the clubhouse, hoping to be able to go back out on the course. How do you help them through the next 12 hours to get them back on the course tomorrow morning and make sure that they are the most comfortable, knowing you want the best golfer to win this tournament?
I know one thing, there was a peak in milkshake making over there for the last 2 hours, and that'll continue for a while. But with play now suspended until tomorrow morning, they'll quickly get out of here and go back to wherever they're staying and make sure a lot of families are here, so they'll hang out with their families and enjoy a night and get some rest and come back here ready to go.
Awesome. Last thing I want to ask you, I think they said it was 8 inches of rain that already hit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of rain.
I think it was 0.8 inches. Let's just make
whatever,
sure. Yeah.
I don't know. It was a lot of rain. Let's put
8 inches. I don't know that we'd be playing tomorrow.
8 inches, we'd be in an arc. I heard 8. But anyways, with that amount of rain, obviously you guys have free parking for the patrons that are coming out tomorrow. Will the parking lots be okay, or do you have, if people don't want to get in maybe a muddy mess, what options do they have?
Yeah, we literally have to go out and assess them. Unfortunately, that rain came so fast and so hard, and so many people on this golf course. It's still taking a long time to get everyone off the property. The lines are really long out there right now, and we apologize for that, but there's only one way to do it, which is to make sure traffic is a mess all around. So we'll make sure that everyone gets out here, go assess everything, and make sure that what we're communicating out is done effectively over all our different channels.
But you do have shuttle service.
We do, absolutely. So we have shuttle service from the zoo, and we do have plenty of grass lots. The majority of them, I'm predicting, will be usable because they dry quickly, but there's some areas that probably won't be.
Anything else you want to say to the patrons?
Thanks for coming out and bearing with us on this one. And we had 5 beautiful days.
Yeah.
We had one really bad one, and we're going to finish up strong tomorrow.
You guys always have a contingency plan for rain. It always rains here.
Yeah.
Make sure you got everybody out here nice and safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Dan Sullivan, the executive director. Yo, let's throw it back to you.
All right, sounds good. Just one, rainy day. That's not so bad. All right, thank you guys. We have made it easy to get all things Memorial in one spot for you, including where to park and, of course, tee times. Text the keyword golf to the number on your screen. That number 614-460-3345.